We return with the fiery crackles of fire. And no, this is not the fire to the right. That is a weird orange glowing computer screen. The fires are outside the window, which is really kind of strange. I'm not sure why the building's on fire and why it's not coming in the windows. There's all this smoke, and you'd think some sparkles and embers would be lighting things on fire, including this woman. But clearly there's no rush to get her out of here, so we will just saunter our way out the door and make our way to the chopper.
Open up, you son of a bitch!
Dude, I could probably open that door for you if you'd move your body.
Nice job.
Alright, yep, whatever, fine. You don't want to move? I don't want to talk to you.
Sorry, Mr. Thorpe. The target is on lockdown. I can't let anyone in.
Thorpe, what's
But
up?
my wife, she's still in there. I need to know that she's okay.
Okay, I'll tell you. Whoa, don't cower at me, dude.
My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. Swab will need to debrief her. But you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
Dun dun dun! Did I get an upgrade point last episode? I do. I have one per axis, but I'm gonna save it because I want to. I want to unlock a new skill as opposed to just upgrading something. I'd like to unlock a new one. So we're out of here. Let's talk to the chopper girl and ride the chopper away. Hey, Malik.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest. Nice to see she was right. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's get. Actually, first what I'm gonna do here is just so we don't have to have pop-ups anymore. I'm gonna quickly put myself on busy so that we don't have pop-ups. Sorry, forgot to do that before I turned this on. Let's go.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
I don't think there's anything left to do. We kind of completed the mission. We saved the hostages. Now the SWAT team will go and clean things up, I guess. I made a little bit of a mess in some of the rooms. Did a pretty good job, though, I think. A good success for our first mission in Orange Town. I like the orange hue of everything. It's kind of a unique color. You don't really see in a lot of games these days, so that's pretty sweet. Or any games these days or past days. Electronic devices. I still don't fully understand the hacking. Like, I understand what I'm doing, and obviously I completed a couple of them, but like it doesn't fully like make 100% sense. I guess like you just randomly pick whatever. Like there's no options. You know what I mean? I'm going from node to node. I don't have 2 choices or 3 choices. I just pick whatever's there. So I'm basically just pressing buttons to win. This is sort of how the hacking's been so far. But maybe it will be a different story as we move along and get better hacking skills, and maybe the hacking things get more difficult. Probably just some tutorial things, and basically what amounted to a mission full of tutorials that I thought was really cool. So no idea where it goes from here, except I know my guy's really sweet and has cool powers and awesome sunglasses.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
Whoa. They came in handy today. I think dude, if you just got all these crazy powers, I think you'd like it too.
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Tell us a little bit about it quickly.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
The motive. What were they after? The typhoon?
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
Oh, yeah.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Alright, last question. Tell us about the mercs.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the Intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
Alright, well...
I'm gonna find them, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
What kind of fighting moves do you have? Do you fly airplanes into people's mouths, or what the heck do you... How can you help me? I don't know, but our guy has some pretty cool moves. Look at the red hats. Hey! What's up? You're from Detroit! Alright. I think I mentioned this before. I actually lived in Detroit for a long time. Have I mentioned that before? Clearly I have amnesia or something going on. I'm fascinated by the hands research. I think that's really strange. Alright, we're gonna go back to Pritchard. Oh,
I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quick.
Hey, dude. You're very intriguing just standing there. What the heck?
Can someone tell me how...
I don't like your hair. Get it cut. Goodbye. That's in order. Let's go back to Pritchard here. We can run through the off. Hey, you're cleaning the windows. That's very nice of you. Can I drink some of your supplies? Glub, 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 glub. All right. Pritchard, my man. The ponytail.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself, come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
Whoa there, he is rude. I don't like you. I'm gonna cut your hair off with my blades. Whap! Alright, meet with Seraph. Let's go, Mr. Seraph. He's got his face all over. Hello, Seraph. How? Oh, that's just your face. Okay. My mistake. It's a pretty cool office, though. I almost feel like crouching and, like, hiding. Like, boo, I scared you. Okay. They probably are used to me training and walking around, so maybe it won't scare them. I'm surprised his office is on this first floor here. You'd think it would be, like, higher up. Way up. Maybe on the 8th floor. Bill Gates and Steve Jobs. Whoa! Oh, maybe it is higher up. He gets to take an elevator. Except it's not like Mass Effect style where it loads. It's like you actually do ride the elevator, which I feel is a little bit more immersive. And they're not very long. This is a high-tech building with high-speed elevators. I appreciate that. That's right, his office is way up high. Remember, we've been there before. I'm telling you, amnesia. Alright.
I'm telling you, Hugh. He might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
Dude, I had to save the woman. I saved the person that was running the freaking factory.
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that?
Hoping to pay off later.
Since you're in there to take
That's a
care
good
of
point.
things.
That's kind of one of the things I was thinking of.
I'm hoping it'll pay off for us later. Sanders was furious when he found out his hacker was augmented. He's not gonna rest till he finds out who set him up.
Oh, and you're naive enough to think he'll share the information when he gets it. I thought you were ready for this, Adam.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group? You're sure he was
Yes, he definitely was augmented.
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone's offering more.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Sounds good, Chief.
You got it.
Alright, so we've got to go meet with the doctor in the lab, where I think we can also buy Praxis points, and get a good quick checkup, and then we get to go investigate the morgue at the police station, and that's all happening next episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Watch out for flying large black balls and tiny black balls that lay next to them, and Detroit Tigers, who actually are doing decently well in the current 2011 season, not the 2027 season. But that is all for next time. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Until next time, guys, we will see you all later.